But let's be clear, the men who wrote this decision on behalf of the Supreme Court have entered into a war on women. They have become a blatantly politically activist, anti-woman political organization. There are some beliefs that are so heinous that government should not respect them. No way, no how. Apartheid in South Africa was justified on religious grounds. The Southern Baptist Convention justified slavery and later Jim Crow and segregation on religious grounds. We don't accept that as a society anymore, and we should not accept plain out gender bigotry. Withholding basic health care from women is bigotry, plain and simple. We should not accept it, no matter how sincerely the belief is held.
All right, folks, welcome to Give Me Five. Terry O'Neill, the president of the National Organization of Women, comparing this to apartheid in South Africa, Southern bigotry, and women are being denied birth control and medical treatment, and all that is all nonsense, in my opinion. But she wasn't alone. The left is going crazy. Debbie Wasserman Schultz, she weighed in as well.
This is a stifling decision for American women. It's a decision that blocks women from being able to make their own health care decisions, not just reproductive health care decisions, but health care decisions in general.
Really? Women can't make their health care decisions in general because one company or a couple of companies won't give them 4 out of, I think, 25 possible birth control pills? This is demagoguery, it's insanity, it's hysteria, but it continues, and here's more from Debbie Wasserman Schultz.
This is deeply troubling because you have organized religions that oppose health care, period.
Yeah, well, first of all, the fact of the matter is the Supreme Court said this is a very narrow decision. I know they like to, the line of the day and yesterday and into today has been, well, blood transfusions. You know, this religion doesn't believe in blood transfusions. Nobody's taking away blood transfusions. Nobody's taking away anything. And here's I'd like Debbie Wasserman Schultz to explain this. The government said that Hobby Lobby could be in line with the law if they just dumped all health insurance. We heard that from the attorney who represented the Green family in the Hobby Lobby suit before the Supreme Court. The Solicitor General of the U.S. said Hobby Lobby could comply here by dumping all health insurance. Would Debbie Wasserman Schultz have preferred that? More.
What should the administration do now? Should they pay for coverage for these individuals who would no longer be covered through their companies, much the same way as individuals, employees of churches and church groups are covered?
Well, I'm confident that the Obama administration is now going to go back and revisit how the rule was issued to attempt to make sure that we can cover all women when they want to make a decision to use birth control.
Yeah, I know, all women. Women can't decide to use birth control now. That's been taken away from them, according to the hysterical left. And here's Nina Totenberg from NPR. Watch.
The court did seem to try to make this as narrow as possible so it wouldn't be opening the floodgates, but it's not 100% clear whether it has done that or not. I think what is pretty clear is that there's at least one justice, just in the majority, Justice Kennedy, who wrote a separate opinion. He signed on in full to this opinion, but he wrote a separate opinion that said, essentially, don't worry, as long as I'm here, the floodgates won't open, and it won't be hundreds and hundreds or thousands and thousands of companies saying, why me? Why should I have to do this, or why should I have to do that?
Right. If it wasn't for Justice Kennedy, women would have no health care whatsoever. Now, Congressman Keith Ellison showed complete, total disrespect to Supreme Court Justice Samuel Alito. Watch.
These are the most activist judges we've ever seen, whether it's Citizens United or Hobby Lobby, which also came down, or Harris versus Quinn. This Supreme Court is extremely busy and doesn't have much regard for precedent at all. In fact, in this case today, Harris versus Quinn, Alito, Justice Alito, well, it's hard to call him Justice Alito, but Mr. Alito.
Mr. Alito. How about we call you Keith Baby? You like that, Keith Baby? Instead of Congressman? Outrageous. Outrageous on the Steve Malzberg Show.